So listen to me, if you're a real estate agent and you want to become widely successful, you must model after success. It gives you the highest chance of hitting record years, and it is the fastest way to become an award-winning real estate agent. It also prevents you from making mistakes most real estate agents are making. Now, one of the best people you can model after and learn from is Barbara Corcoran. You might know her as a TV personality, a Shark Tank investor with over $100 million net worth, but what a lot of people actually don't know about Barbara is that she used to be one of the best real estate agents, and she founded one of the most successful real estate brokerages in New York City called the Corcoran Group. So not only she was a top producing real estate agent, but she also became obviously successful in the media. You see, for me, one of the things that I always do is I find exceptional people at the top of their fields and I reverse engineer their success. Not just to help my own company, Know.io, where we help real estate agents with online marketing to serve our clients 1% better each day, but to understand the underlying causality in the success. Because there are clear patterns between high performers in different fields, and if you're able to identify and model those patterns, not only will you learn the crucial success principles, but you'll find things that help you stand out. That's how most of the creative and best strategies are born. As an example, Elon Musk, he built PayPal, an internet company, and used his unique insights and perspectives from that to help make the Tesla then one of those successful car companies, if not the most successful companies in the world. So there's 3 things that I've learned from Barbara specifically that if you apply, will shortcut your success as a real estate agent by orders of magnitude. So the first thing that I found very, very valuable from Barbara is that you must create a unique personal brand. You see, in real estate, it's life or death, right? You either stand out from the crowd or you blend into the crowd. A unique personal brand reflects your personality and your exact values and attracts those people to you. The biggest mistake realtors make is when they hear they should build a brand, they start posting house pictures, they buy a software or something like that, and just start blasting out random content on Facebook, Instagram, and other platforms. Instead, you need to educate people on the market, on what changes are obviously occurring in the market, and what those things mean to people. But you should also tell stories that demonstrate how you've specifically helped other people to achieve their real estate goals. But in your content, it can't be just pictures of homes, graphics, stock photos, statistics, something like that. In your actual real estate content and marketing, most of the pictures you post should have you in them. You need to be the one who speaks in the videos. You need to be the one who's in your marketing. You need to be the one in the posts. And then you also need to create content that has nothing to do with real estate. It showcases your values so that people are able to actually get to know you as a person. And then because of that, it's ultimately going to build trust and brand awareness about you in the marketplace, which ultimately is going to be returning into you as goodwill and as willingness to do business and refer business to you. And the second thing I learned from Barbara that also helps with the point number 1 is getting the hell out of the office. You see, real estate is a relationships-based business, and the fastest way to launch your real estate career and build your initial client base is by meeting people. The best way to meet people who you're able to connect with is to do things that you're already into. If you love your family, go donate time at your kid's school. If you're into golf, be active in the golfing community. If you're into movies, join a movie club. When you're active in your community and when you're building your sphere, you're building your personal brand, and that also becomes much more easy on the online side of things. Now you have a lot of situations to get pictures, to create videos from, things to talk about in your content, and new people you can friend on Facebook, and you can record quick interviews with people you're already meeting just on your iPhone. Point number 3 that I learned from Barbara is be willing to take the hit. Barbara says that the difference between an average realtor and a top producer, an award-winning real estate agent making 7 or even 8 figures, is that they're simply willing to take the hit. When most people encounter a problem or a roadblock or a setback, they feel this heavy frustration taking control of them. And what most people are doing is that they simply quit on the spot, resort to blaming other people, or just simply complaining. Now, top producers operate differently. When they encounter a problem, they may still get frustrated, but they're aware of it and push ahead regardless of the emotion that they feel. So, as an example, let's say you're having tech issues, thing that every single real estate agent hates. You're try to set up your CRM and there's a problem in it. You just can't figure it out, right? So what a lot of real estate agents tend to do is that like very frustrated with it and they just like, oh man, this is not working out. They start clicking around different things and trying to find it out, right? So instead of just trying to do that, right, and eventually getting frustrated, maybe then even giving up, go to Google and type in that specific issue. Okay, this is the issue with the CRM. I'm having this CRM, right? And find a solution to that. Now, if you still can't find a solution, find somebody in your company, find somebody outside of your company, right? And somebody that has already set up thousands of these CRMs, right? And just get them to help you out with it. But the main point is don't give up and find help with it or figure it out yourself using online help. Now, let's say you're running Facebook ads, right? You're running the ads, you're getting leads, but for some reason, you just can't get clients. There's no buyers, there's no sellers coming in. And you're like, oh man, this sucks, right? You're spending all this money on the Facebook ads, but no deals coming in, and you're kind of getting frustrated, maybe a little scared depending on your budget, right? Well, instead of giving up, right, turning off the ads, trying then another thing, trying another ad type, or buying leads from another source, right? Analyze the situation. Okay, see how many leads you're getting, see how many of those leads that responded to you got into a listing appointment. And then from that, right, you can clearly see what's the issue. Is it the lead quality? Is it that you're not getting enough leads? Is it that when you're calling the leads, right, is it that you're not able to convert leads into listing appointments, right? And if leads are qualified, as an example, and you're getting enough leads, well, then the issue is not even in the ads, it's just in your call. How will you talk to people, what kind of scripts you're using, how quickly you talk to them, right? Or if the issue is that, okay, you're getting a lot of leads, right, but you can't just reach to them, right? They're just not answering their phones, or maybe when they do answer their phones, right, completely wrong people, right? Well, then the issue is in the funnel type you're running, what kind of funnel you're running, what kind of ad you're running, and so on and so forth. So that is not in alignment with the goal that you have. But the main point is that don't give up. Don't just stop doing things, right, and not get an understanding of what's going wrong so that you're able to fix it. Or as an example, let's say you're using social media, right? You're posting videos on Instagram, you're posting videos on TikTok, you're trying to do YouTube, but just for some reason, it's just not working out for you. You're not getting views, people are not reaching out to you, or you're just not getting engagement, any of these issues, right? Again, instead of just giving up and trying totally another thing, right? Try to figure out, okay, what's going wrong? Educate yourself on these social media. Just go to YouTube, go to Google, watch videos about how to build a personal brand, or how to grow a YouTube channel, or how to edit your reel, whatever the case may be, whatever the tool you're using. Educate yourself on the topic, then analyze the situation, and then fix that exact problem. Now, of course, like I said, right, you can either figure out yourself or you can get a person to help you, but ultimately you must be able to still have education on it in your mind, the information necessary, right? But then also being able to fix that issue either to yourself or again with a person. The main success pattern that really separates these two types of people who are doing really well and people who are struggling to even make, like, say, $100,000 a year with their business. The main thing that differentiates them is really in the fact that how they encounter these situations, how they go about solving problems, and ultimately these things build up over time. Because as an example, let's say even with one of those things, right, with social media, if you're able to figure out that social media part and now you start getting deals, and again, when you start encountering problems with those deals, well, the same exact pattern arises, right? Do you just quit working with the clients or ignore their problems, right? Or do you go out of your own way to help your clients to encounter and fix their problems as well? And that's really, I think, one of the most valuable tips I learned from Barbara as well. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I also created a video on Gary Keller's, the founder of Keller Williams's success patterns. So you can check that video right here. It's going to show you exactly the real estate specific lessons I learned from him. And those are also the things you can model for your real estate business and listing generation specifically. So click on that video and I'll see you in the next one.